everyone, tonight I'll be making cheddar cornbread made in the mini waffle bowl maker. What all goes into the cheddar cornbread? 1½ cups flour, 1 cup yellow cornmeal, 1½ teaspoons sugar, 2 teaspoons baking powder, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1 teaspoon salt, 2 cups buttermilk. I don't have buttermilk, so I'll be taking 2 cups of milk and 2 tablespoons of vinegar. Mix them together and let them set for 5 minutes. 2 eggs, 6 tablespoons butter melted, 2½ cups of shredded cheese. I'm using pepper jack. For optional toppings, you can use shredded chicken or pork, chili, sour cream, extra cheese, cilantro, or green onions. I'm going to be using chili with beans, and I'm just using regular old canned chili because it is thicker than my homemade chili. So let's begin. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is dump in all of the dry ingredients in a large bowl. The 1½ cups of flour, the 1 cup of yellow cornmeal, the 1½ teaspoons of sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of salt. And mix that until thoroughly combined. Now these were actually cheddar cornbread, but like I said, I'm adding pepper jack cheese. We like pepper jack cheese, and I think that'll add a good little bit of heat to the cornbread. And set that aside. Take a smaller bowl and whisk together your 2 eggs. Now this will probably make a lot of little cornbread cups, but you can freeze them, keep them in the refrigerator for a while. And the 2 cups of the buttermilk. And that's 2 cups of milk with 2 tablespoons of vinegar. And then whisk that until combined. Then preheat your waffle bowl maker. The light comes on. When the light goes off, it's preheated. So take your dry mix and your wet mix and mix them together until just combined. Then dump in your 2½ cups of cheddar cheese or whatever cheese you want, and then your 6 tablespoons of melted butter, and this is slightly cooled, and fold that into the mix. So the waffle maker is preheated. Just make sure you grab it by the lip, because anywhere else it will burn. And then take some olive oil and brush it on all over the cavity and the top. Do not use nonstick cooking spray, as that can damage the surface of the unit. If you remember when I made the waffle cones, it said 3 tablespoons and it was way too much. So I'm going to start with about 1.5 tablespoons, and if I need more I can add more the next time. Put the lid down and cook that for 4 to 5 minutes until brown. Alright, so that took about 3.5 minutes. Use a plastic utensil or silicone to remove it. Take it out and set it aside. And I'll continue making the rest of them. So here are the cheddar cornbread made in my mini waffle bowl maker, except for I used pepper jack cheese instead of cheddar cheese. These would definitely make good appetizers. I don't think you could get full on them as a meal. So I'm going to add a few Fritos to each one. And then we'll put a couple of scoopfuls of chili on top of the Fritos. Isn't this the cutest little ladle? I believe I got this from Dave's mom. Then I'm going to add some cheddar jack cheese on top of that. And then a dollop of sour cream to each one. So here are the cheddar cornbread bowls, and we filled them up with chili and cheese and sour cream. Let's see what Dave thinks.
Is this a waffle cone?
It is a cheddar cornbread bowl, but it's actually, instead of cheddar, I use pepper jack cheese.
Try to get a bite of the bowl too. It's a big bite. That's good.
That's good because it made 25 of them.
I don't know if I can eat 3 of these. I think this is going to be more filling than it looks, but I like it.
Recipe deals for easy meals. Please like, subscribe, and share. This is Cooking with Sherry. Until we meet again.